Hi there, Paul Annacone here to talk about the Australian Open 2015. Very excited to be here once again. Yeah, it's always interesting to see, because of the women with the 2 out of 3 sets, things happen a little bit quicker. So even the great players are a little bit more vulnerable, I think, in the slams on the women's side, just because of the 2 out of 3 sets. Obviously, when Serena plays well, Serena is Serena. She's a great player. She didn't play her best in the Hopman Cup, but the biggest thing for me is that she's gotten some matches under her belt, and she knows how to win. So it's always difficult to bet against Serena. Maria had a great year last year, worked extremely hard in the off-season, played well, winning Brisbane. So I think Maria will be well prepared and ready to play. But those are the 2 keys, but then of course there's a lot of other things that are going on in the draw, and for me, you kind of sift through the first round or 2, and then you kind of see who weathers the storm, if there's any big new dark horses, or if the favorites get through. But for me right now, those 2 are the folks to beat, because history shows you that Serena and Maria tend to be around at the end of the tournament. Look, she's a great player. She was out for a long period of time with injury. I think, again, the biggest thing when players of that level come back is building up that match repetition. Not so much physically, but also mentally, too, to get in a rhythm. So, and obviously, for Vika, she doesn't have an easy start to play Sloane first round. That's a brutal section of the draw, and the winner plays Taylor or Caroline. I mean, you don't really get to ease into that section of the draw. For all 4 of those players, it's going to be unbelievably important, clearly, to get off to good starts in their first match, because their opponents, all the opponents, when they look at each other, are very dangerous. So for Vika, how match ready is she, and how's her confidence and sustainability throughout a match? That's going to be the big question. If Serena and Maria get through their first couple of matches, that's my final. If anything else happens, again, you have to look out for Annie Ivanovic, and I like Annie Ivanovic and Caroline. But I got to say, with all the young American ladies in there's going to be some damage done as well. So there's so much going on. It's just an exciting time for the men and women, because there's so many new young guns, and everyone's waiting to see who's going to break through, particularly after last year where there's a lot of juggling around. So for me, I'm going to sit back with a big bucket of popcorn and just watch and see what happens.